Hello and welcome to the Parade of Quartets. I'm Representative Henry Wayne Howard, and it's an honor to have one of my colleagues with me today, someone that has made a mark in this legislative process here in Atlanta. And I thought it would be a great opportunity for us to come and talk to Chairman Alan Peake. How are you doing?
I'm glad to be here with my friend. You and I came in together almost
right.
9 years ago.
9 years
ago.
Right. Absolutely. It sure did, and time moves fast.
It does, doesn't
it? Right. And, you know, so much has happened. We've done a lot of things since we've been here. You've taken on the challenge of a bill that has brought a lot of attention, the medical cannabis.
Yeah.
And you know, started about, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, we started about 2 years ago when I met a little girl who was suffering from seizures and wanted to have access, her mom wanted to have access to medical cannabis to help the seizures, and that led us to HB1, which was Haley's Hope Act,
right,
which we passed this past spring, which you voted for.
We
I'm
supported
grateful for. And it provides protection from prosecution for possession of cannabis oil for 8 medical conditions. And so that was the first step in this effort to try and get access to medical cannabis for hurting Georgians here in Georgia, in the interstate.
Yeah, I serve on Health and Human Services just as well as you, and we were there to hear some of those compelling testimonies. And, you know, for any Georgian or anyone in the country, in the world, to that matters, if you sit there and listen to some of those stories of some of the folk and some of the things that they've had to go through for a small kid and even some adult situation.
Yeah. This is all about how do we show compassion for Georgians that have debilitating illnesses. How can we give them another option in consultation with their physician to have access to medical cannabis that gives every indication, provides real relief from the pain that they're suffering and from the particular illness that they are suffering from as well.
Yeah, and you know, I think some of the areas that it covers, I think seizures,
cancer, mitochondrial disease, Parkinson's disease, ALS,
sickle cell.
Sickle cell was added as a result of the Black Caucus came to us and said, hey, we've got a heavy black population in Georgia. The sickle cell disease is a very painful disease. It's shown some benefit from medical cannabis, so we included that at your urging, and many of the folks from the Augusta area as well. Gloria Frazier had a real impact on that as well too. But now we've taken the next step of
HB 722. That's the part I want to talk about. Right now we got another bill on the table because this is a process for the folk that are watching. It's a process. What does this bill do here?
Well, what we did, we provided protection for possession in HB 1, but we didn't provide an access point for where could you get it. So people still have to travel out of state, risk breaking federal law by bringing it back into Georgia, risk getting arrested. And so what we've designed in HB 722 is a regulatory infrastructure that would allow the licensure of growing, processing, and distributing medical cannabis here in Georgia in a legal and safe manner.
Right. So now we're at the point of making sure that it's available here in the state.
That's right. Instead, we need to quit making criminals out of parents and citizens who only want to get medicine for their children or for themselves. And that's the purpose of having a lab-tested, safe, consistent product grown here, produced here, distributed here to our citizens.
Well, that's some great information, some good stuff. I support the bill. I've supported it all throughout.
Grateful to have your signature as a co-sponsor.
And we look forward to continuing this process and get it done.
Well, and if people want to find out more, they can go to the Georgia's Hope Facebook page. Is probably the best way to go, or the georgiashope.com website, and those are, or they can go to my State Representative Alan Peake page as well too, and learn about it a little bit more.
You know, if they ever, and we got to put this in. You know, Alan is not bashful to let you know that he has some investments in Augusta.
I have some businesses in Augusta, sure do. I own the Captain D's and the Cheddar's restaurants there in Augusta.
Some of that great eating.
It is. We're going to bring Fazoli's back to Augusta as well soon, probably in the next year or two. And so I love Augusta. We love Richmond County, and glad to be a part of the community over there.
Well, we had to get that in. So, but a lot of we have regular common folk up here doing the people's business, and that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, it doesn't matter whether Republican or Democrat. This particular issue is really bipartisan. That's for sure.
You're absolutely right on that, and we look forward to continuing to support.
You bet.
All right.
Thank you for your help.
Good.